YouTube, it's Michael from Asymmetrical Preparedness. Today's video is on kids and prepping. Not really about prepping for your kids, but it's about getting kids into prepping. Like I always say, make prepping fun. So if you make it fun and you're successful, your kids are going to want to do it because it's fun. So some of the things you can start off with children, one of the first things I like is bug out bag. My little girl even has a bug out bag. So now, is there anything useful in it? Well, you know, Barbie dolls and fruit gummy snacks, maybe some Nutri-Grain bars or something like that, and a blanket and a jacket. So yeah, I guess there are some useful things in it. You know, she has a water bottle in there, Nutri-Grain bars or something like that, some fruit gummies, a warm snuggly blanket, a jacket. You know, I threw in an extra pair of pants, socks, shirt, stuff like that. So yeah, I guess it's better than nothing, you know. And she's 3, so you know, just to give you an idea of what age needs to. Even little kids need to have bug out bags, or you need to have a bug out bag for them. My other boy, you know, he has one. I think it's kind of taken apart right now. I think he's reloading it, but he's 11, and he's, you know, he has some good stuff in there. But yeah, start with a bug out bag. As they get older and more capable, like my 11-year-old, obviously not the 3-year-old, you know, get a pocket knife, or maybe if, you know, depending on the responsibility level, also the maturity level, what you feel that they can handle or not handle. So, you know, fixed blade knife, pocket knife, hatchet, stuff like that. Tomahawk as they get older, maybe. That's all. You know, that's all up to you and your judgment. You're the parents of your children. I'm the parent of my children. So, it's all your call. But if you make it fun for them, you know, they'll be more apt to continue it in their lives as they get older. Like my 11-year-old has a high-power pellet rifle. It's not one that he can run around with all the time like his Red Ryder. You know, his Red Ryder BB gun. He gets to run all over with that. As long as he's responsible and continues to prove himself responsible, I allow him. He can go out on the porch or walk around our property and just, you know, shoot at different targets and stuff. He doesn't kill anything because he knows our rule is if you kill it, you eat it. So, but yeah, he has a high-powered pellet rifle that we shoot, and you know, this is definitely capable of dispatching small game, and to do so quietly, or well, it's not really quiet, but it's quieter than a 22 or any other kind of firearm. So yeah, get your kids into. Oh, and we just got a little girl, sleeping bag. Oh, I should have shown that on my thrift store find. Shoot, it was a REI. I forget the name of the sleeping bag, but it's a good sleeping bag, and it's like bright pink, and she's gonna love to like play with it and stuff like that too. But it's one of those bags. It's actually a capable bag also. It's pretty darn, you know, pretty darn effective, pretty darn, you know, keep her warm. But yeah, different things like that, you know, and get them, you know, let them pick them out. So the colors or whatever the scheme is theirs, because it doesn't matter. I mean, stuff like sleeping bags and things like that, they don't have to be earth tones or tactical or anything like that, because your sleeping bag's going to be inside a tent or inside your hammock, covered with a, you know, up inside a tarp, whatever. I mean, you know me, I like earth tones and tactical looking stuff, or not looking stuff, just earth tones, natural tones, subdued tones, stuff like that. I love camouflage. I'm a total camo nerd. And a lot of that I just have, you know, from stuff I collected in the military and over the years. Different countries' camouflages, you know, woodlands and different things. But anyway, that's off topic. Kids and prepping. Yeah, make it fun for them. Like, go on hikes, go camping, Do all kinds of activities like rock climbing, or maybe if they're able to go rappelling, um, different cooking outside, and get them involved. Have them doing as much as they possibly can themselves. Don't do it all for them. I know that's a hard thing as a parent to just, oh, it's easier and it's quicker just to do it for them. Yeah, I fall into that, and I got to step back and say, no, wait. It may make more of a mess. It may be slower. It may not be as efficient. It may not turn out as good. Like say cooking, if they do it. But I just let them go. I mean, teaching them to cook is a good skill. Teaching them skills. Don't just rely on school, especially if they're in a public school system. We homeschool our kids, but I mean, and that's another thing. If you're homeschooling, or even if you're not homeschooling, you can turn prepping into the classroom. Additional, even if your kids go to public school, teach them additional things like foraging. And you can be learning at the same time. I'm not saying you have to be the master of whatever topic it is. Pick a topic, foraging, or wild edibles, wild medicinals, camping, hiking, so many different things, hunting, fishing, all the activities that would be beneficial to you to have skill in post-SHTF. Medical skills are really good, and kids can learn stuff like that, basic first aid, CPR and stuff. Don't sell your kids short. Kids are smart. They'll learn. They'll pick things up. And who knows, they may even learn quicker than you do. So, humble yourselves and allow your kids to grow. Encourage your kids to grow. And keep on and challenge them to learn additional things, to do more and more challenging and difficult things. The other day we were making some cookies, and I just I blocked it off so the dogs couldn't come into the kitchen, and set the bowl on the floor, and had a sack of flour, and had them just go to town, and they did it all, and obviously I helped them when I had to, but we made some awesome cookies. They were so good we chowed them down, and but yeah, so encourage your kids. Try to look at different activities, different things that they can get involved in as far as skills, because skills are one of the best things. And just because they're a child, they're younger, doesn't mean they can't be a vital part of a MAG, mutual assistance group, or your tribe, or your prepping group, whatever you want to call it. Kids can have skills. My son can do a lot of things, and that would be very beneficial in a SHTF scenario, to have children that are capable of doing things. Because if they're not, if your kids are just, or kids or kids you're associated with, or around, or in your MAG, or your group, your team, or tribe, whatever it may be, are the kind of kids that go to public school and then come home and maybe finish their homework and then just play video games all night, and on weekends that's all they do is play video games or something, they're going to be useless when it comes SHTF and post-SHTF. They're going to be useless to your tribe and to the situation. They're not going to be able to help you out because they don't know how to do anything but play video games and learn the regurgitated indoctrination crap that public school feeds them. So please empower your kids. Like I try to empower you guys to think here. Do that for your kids. You got to. If you really want to be wonderful parents and raise wonderful, well-balanced, well-rounded children, do that. Add things into their lives. Challenge all of yourselves, your whole family. Even if you don't have kids yet, watch this video. Take these things on board. Maybe you'll be a parent in the future, and you'll be able to think of these things. You'll be like, "Oh yeah, I remember. That was a good idea." I'm not saying I'm great or I have all the answers. You guys know that, but I'm just giving you guys some things to think about. Empower your kids to be useful. Have them do chores around the house. I don't know if you guys do. But, my 11-year-old does laundry, picks up dog poop, takes out the recycling, takes out the trash, vacuums, cleans up, sweeps the driveway. He does a lot of different things. There's a lot of things I can't even think of. He saws up branches when I trim trees. He saws them up, and what we can use for firewood, we use. Even if it's smaller, who cares? You don't need some fancy bigger log perfectly split to go in your fireplace or your stove, wood stove. We use everything. We use the small little branches, we collect those for kindling. and then we, just work our way up to the larger stuff, and we keep it all, because it all burns, it all creates heat. So just think about these things. And I don't know if you have wood heat or what your situation is, but the point is to make it fun, empower your kids, get them into prepping so that they enjoy it. Encourage them to read books on topics that they may be interested in. I know it's a little difficult to get kids into prepping because they're interested in knights in armor or whatever fantasy thing, or they're into Pokemon or whatever things kids are into, but try to do your best, try different things, get them interested, get them involved, get yourselves involved at the same process, empower your kids to do the things, and you'll have fun, and it'll be awesome for your family. It'll be good for your family. You'll be working together, learning together, playing together, which, prepping will just be playing. So like I say, make it fun. So prepping is fun. It's playtime. So yeah, even going to the park, have them swing across the monkey bars. They're building strength. Have them run. Exercise, like I say, is vital all the time. I tell you guys, exercise is one of the best preps you can do, and it's free. Having your kids in good, healthy condition and shape so that they can do the things also, yeah, if they can they're physically capable of carrying their own bug out bag, their own stuff, helping you carry stuff around, then that's another thing. You'll be way better off. So don't fall into the trap of just, they're just kids. Kids can do a lot. Kids used to do a lot. We've just turned our kids into these soft little mindless drones of, not taking initiative and stuff like that, of not doing much. So empower your kids, just like I try to empower you guys here. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe, please like, comment below, and spread the love. Find other prepper channels, subscribe to them. Do the things, people. Prep a little every day. Prep out of peace of mind, not out of fear. I always say that. Remember that. So, yeah, love you guys, and blessings to you and yours.